see where this video takes us. I just got up and got ready. Good morning. I'm still waking up, but before I can get my day started, I need to get some electrolytes in. I recently started, instead of just water, also focusing on drinking a whole bunch of electrolytes, because I'm actually somebody who drinks a lot of water, maybe a little too much, which makes me think maybe it's because my water has no electrolytes. So I'm gonna try to figure that out. I always have my big cup with just plain water, and then the little cup with water with electrolytes. Let me tell you, there's a whole bunch of cool electrolytes out there. One of my favorite is Element. I love their sparkling cans, amazing. There's another one that recently got quite popular called Salter. I haven't tried yet, really want to try them. But currently, because especially right now, I'm in a season where I'm really trying to limit all kinds of sweeteners, and I am sticking to just some non-sweetened fasting electrolytes. These were from Amazon. I'm going to link them below. If you aren't used to this, you'll probably hate the taste. I actually don't mind it. It is very refreshing. If I say it tastes like bone broth, it probably doesn't, but you know how bone broth is a little salty and yummy. Okay, the first cup that I drank of this was not yummy, but by now I really have grown to the taste. Maybe this is my body telling me, hey, I really like this, I need this. And I do believe it helped me to drink a little less water. But yeah, I love water. Every water tastes differently to me. So this is my daily water, just normal water. If you put ice cubes in there, it tastes entirely differently. This is electrolyte water. It's really good. And then my fun water is this one. Love sparkling water, and this is literally the sparkliest out of every water that I could ever find. Love it. And it's in a glass bottle, so double check. Anyways, it is 6:30 right now. I usually get up at 6 and get ready, let out the dogs here, and today I'm going to do a quick workout, and then I will take out one of the dogs for a longer walk, but I want the sun to come out a little more, so I'll do a quick workout and then I'll check back in. Okay, I am really excited for this right now. I had a doctor's appointment on Tuesday that took me out until today. It is Friday, so the last time I worked out was on Monday, and I am so ready for this. So we're gonna do legs. I actually just did a set and I thought I filmed, apparently I didn't. I did 10 reps on 25 pounds of split squats, which I like to do as the first exercise because then you get it out of the way and it feels good. So I think I have to go up and wait, but it's always good to start slow because I didn't work out for a couple of days. So I thought I'd be weaker right now, but apparently not. I mean, rest is important. Get yourself situated and let's do this. Seconds rest. I try to rest only a couple of seconds between legs. Let's go. Oh God, okay. One more of this and then we'll go to the next one. So for this next one, I will need some grip help, grip strength. So just notice I didn't start my watch. We are doing, this is my favorite, I think, stiff leg deadlifts, dumbbell deadlifts. Having 90 pounds here, wrapping myself in. And then right now when I brought them over here, they felt kind of heavy. Maybe I am actually a little more tired and weak today than I would have been if I had worked out this week, but let's try. That feels good. I like to work out barefoot because I feel like I have a better grip on the floor, and it's really hot here. I usually walk around barefoot at home and then outside with just slippers. It's convenient. But yeah, at this one I do need to rest in between a little bit just because it is a higher weight and I really don't want to hurt myself. So it'll take some time, but that was good. 2 more sets. My dance teacher back in the day, back in Germany, always told me that on your breaks, you should never sit down. I don't know why that stuck with me, and I don't know if that's true, but it was also related to dancing, not to working out. Like when you have a break after you just got out of breath, I don't sit down. Okay, the last exercise. But before that, I need to stretch my back. Oh man, that feels so good. It's really interesting because I'm so tall. When I'm stretched, I like hang there and my toes reach the floor without me having to like flex them down. I'm not stretched, I can. So I know I have to hang there until my toes reach the bottom. Then I know I'm stretched out and it feels so good. So I recommend last exercise. And then we'll do some more stretching and go on a walk. Happy Friday. For the last one. Like the other ones, I like to go really slow and controlled, but especially for this one, if I don't go slow and like really feel it out, I don't feel it in my glutes. That's why we do it. So to go slow, reset, and then up. Just think of your glutes. This feels amazing on your lombard. You say that? Lombard? I think so. Anyways, 2 more sets. Alright, and that's it. I'm gonna take 5 more minutes to stretch, but this whole thing, I do it twice a week. I've seen so much muscle growth from this. It takes me 25 minutes. So doable. No excuses. Especially right now we have so much going on. If it would take me a minute longer, I'd probably find an excuse not to do it. So yeah, you can do whatever you set your mindset to. See you in a bit. It is now 7:36 and I just noticed that my first meeting is already at 8:30 and I think I have to prepare a little bit for it. So guys, your walk has to wait a little bit. I'm sorry. You're ready to eat, huh? Yeah, me too. So while I worked out, I put my breakfast in the air fryer and I'm so ready for this. So these are 4 pasture-raised chicken drumsticks from Wild Pastures. Amazing company, literally saving my life right now. I don't know if you know this, but the reason I eat so much red meat is because red meats are known as ruminant meats. Now, I don't know the exact definition of ruminant meat, but what I know is that bison, lamb, things like that have multiple stomachs. Hey, down, go in your crate. They know it's time to eat. So when you feed them grain, they process it in a way that their meat is still really low in unsaturated fat, omega-6 fats, and higher in saturated fats. Now, that's not the case for poultry like chicken or pork. There, whatever you feed them literally ends up in the meat right away, which is why I decided to be a little bit more picky with my chicken and my pork. And I do love my chicken. But for some reason in my area here, it's really difficult for me to find pasture-raised chicken in the grocery stores. Maybe organic if I'm lucky, but usually not pasture-raised. So I found this brand online called Wild Pastures. I compared a whole bunch of different online meat deliveries. The reason why I picked the Wild Pastures is they focus specifically on their poultry. I don't know, they do also offer beef because I subscribe to a monthly membership. I think it's like 20 packs or something. And because I signed up to that and paid like $45 more in the beginning, I'll get 2 pounds of organic grass-fed 80/20 ground beef in every box for free, which is awesome. But anyway, so that's where I get our chicken from, and I'm so happy about that. They are also quite Preis-Leistungs-Verhältnis. They're the best online, and I think they're really blowing up right now. I've seen them a lot online. I did not get anything in, like, this is not a paid sponsorship. This is not an endorsement they asked me for. This is literally, I paid my money to get this, and I love it. The dogs are eating right now as well. I do have to give Honey some anti-itch allergy. Then they will get a multivitamin as well. And later today, we'll also go ahead and meal prep their food, because I think I mentioned it in another video. I don't buy their kibble anymore because my favorite kibble brand discontinued the kibble. So I get to cook now. This might sound super weird, but I don't care. This is my channel. I am one chicken thing is in. And the reason why I like wild pasture as well so much is these ones are actually pretty big. I got 4 here. Sometimes, I think they sent them by pound, and sometimes I get 5 for a pound. So the drumsticks themselves are a little smaller, which I love because that means there's more skin. And I cooked them for, I think, 30 minutes in the air fryer on 400 degrees. And when you do that, you are able, at least with these, you are able to like bite off these knuckles. They're like cooked enough for that at least. And it's like this crunch, and you are actually able to eat part of the bone. Now, I know this sounds insane, but the bone is that has all the collagen. That's where you get like this gelatinous bone broth. Sometimes if you ever make bone broth yourself and then you put it in the fridge and it gets like jiggly, it all comes from the inside of the bone, the collagen. That's really good for your hair, your skin, your nails. The reason you can't eat the whole bone is because it's gonna start splintering. But these bones, you can at least eat the knuckles. Again, I didn't Google this, but it would make sense to me that there's calcium as well, calcium and collagen, and they're like knuckle parts. So that's how I get my calcium in for the day. Look at that, my 8:30 has been cancelled, like 15 minutes before it should have started, which means you get to have at least one walk right now. The next meeting is at 9, then I have one at 9:30, and I think all the way up to lunch. Some days, I have days where I don't have any meetings, which I love because then I can actually get work done. And then there's sometimes days like today, where there's just meetings back to back, but it will be good, will be successful, productive, I hope. But let's use this time to catch you up a little bit. Last week, how do I start this? I'm currently eating a very simple diet. I eat mainly meats, butter, fish. That's pretty much it. And of course, people might think, okay, why does she do that? Like, this is crazy. This is restricted. It's a broken relationship to food. But I'll tell you, I'm trying. I'm trying to incorporate other things. Last week, I've been craving eggs a lot. Eggs are so nutritious for you. I love the taste of eggs. They have so much choline, so much vitamin E, so many other vitamins and nutrients and minerals that your body would love to have. So I had some eggs on Thursday. I kid you not, as soon as I finished that meal, my stomach bloated as if I was 7 months pregnant. I felt so uncomfortable. I started feeling super nauseous. I started feeling just really weak, really tired, very irritated as well, very anxious. Of course, your gut and your brain are connected. If your gut feels off, you don't want to do anything and you don't want to be happy. I was just super off, and it lasted and lingered until Monday night. Tuesday was the first day where I could for sure say that I was back to normal. And thinking about that, it's just not worth it for me to incorporate such things. Now, I will have eggs eventually, but right now my gut is still healing. I do have IBS and a lot of things do irritate me. So instead of trying to listen to the, I want to say common sense, what the society says, have everything in balance, I really just want to hone into my body and just listen to my body. I mean, that's why it can talk to us. That's why it communicates with us so much. What are you feeling good on? What don't you feel good on? Sometimes we don't even know those things until we cut out everything, maybe for a couple of days, and then introduce things. If you've ever heard of this, I think it's the AIP protocol, where you really dumb down your diet and just introduce things one by one, so you can figure out what actually triggers your body, doesn't make your body too happy. And that's individual. But anyways, no eggs for me for now. There's other things that I've trialed over the time, and I do eat sometimes, like avocado, for example. I'm not a big spice person, like garlic or onion does bother me, but if there's a little bit, like a burger patty when I get it in a restaurant, I'm fine as well. It's not black and white, so I hope I don't come across as everybody should be carnivore. Do whatever works for you. What makes you happy, what makes you you reach your goals. And this makes me happy. But anyways, that happened and I was out of commission for a good like 5 days. And then on Tuesday I had a doctor's appointment where they did some, how do you say? I only remember the German word right now. Eine Untersuchung. That also took me out until yesterday. When it comes to working out or wanting to do anything really, I also barely walked and I'm a big walker. So that happened too. But besides that, life is just fabulous. Honey was actually at the vet last Saturday. She had a little foot issue that's been resolved, so that makes me happy. This Saturday we gotta take Kona to the vet to get some of her shots updated. But besides that, which makes me super excited and happy right now, I get to be home all weekend. Of course until Sunday. But yeah, that's not always the case, so I'm gonna enjoy the sun, I'm gonna catch up on my walks and have a good time. And I'll take you with me. I do have to be back at my desk in 30 minutes. So we'll make that work, start work, and then we're probably back for lunch. I'm just making lunch for Abe. He's gonna have some white pasture chicken thighs as well. So yummy. We also have some potatoes. But while this is cooking, I wanted to prep some organs. I have some beef liver here as well as some kidney. I started eating these just recently. And to be honest, they've been growing on me, especially the kidney. I don't have a lot. I have an ounce of kidney and half an ounce of liver per day, usually in a bite with some ground beef. It's just kidney and liver as organs have so many nutrients. And with kidney, you really don't have to be too careful. With liver, you can overdose with vitamin A, but if you do like 4 ounces or 8 ounces a day, it might get rough. But anything under that is totally fine. So I just do a little bite every day. It's very yummy, but I ran out. I do though, to almost like reduce the flavor a tiny little bit, cut them up. Then I will add some milk and just let it sit in the milk for a couple of hours in the fridge. And then I just air fry it until it's really nice and crispy. That's my favorite way. Sure, there's some nutrients that might get lost, but I rather eat it air fried than not at all. This part, I first thought it's suet, but it's not really suet. It's just connective tissue, I think, and it's a little chewy, so I often just leave it as a piece. I will fry that as well, and the cuties are gonna get that part. For the liver, I need some gloves. Liver is kind of stinky, especially if you air fry it, but it's worth it. Again, the flavor has grown on me. Yeah. And what do you do during your lunchtime? All right, adding some milk to really cover it. I don't know, ChatGPT told me to do this, and it's been working. Let's check the chicken. Amazing. I just put some onion, garlic, and salt on there. Safe check. All right, how hungry are you? How many do you want?
How many do you have?
4.
Ooh.
I'll give you 3.
Ooh.
Also, whenever you make chicken and there's leftovers, even if it's just the bones, or especially when it's just the bones, especially when it's white pasture bones, never toss them. Just collect them in a Ziploc bag, grease them, and make bone broth when it's full. The best. All right, it is 5 o'clock. Just finished work for the weekend. Happy weekend. I'm so excited for this weekend because I get to be home. It's the little things, you know, once you grow older, and I think this is part of adulting, you just don't want to go anywhere and you love being at home. So this weekend, I actually do have a lot of work to do. I do help a couple of churches and small businesses with their bookkeeping. It's so fun to me though, like it's like playing a game on my laptop. So I'll do that. But besides that, I'm gonna go on a bunch of walks. I'll finally be able to work out again. I'm gonna go grocery shopping, which is also always fun. And did I say sunbathe? I really want to get a tan this year. I just cannot get tan ever. But this year it will be changed. Anyways, it is time to eat. So today is a 2 meal a day kind of day. I do usually do it, I go by how I feel. Sometimes it's 2 meals, sometimes it's 3 meals. I still track my macros, so no matter how many meals I eat, I usually eat very similar macros. But today, I think just because I haven't worked out a lot in the last couple of days, I wasn't as hungry. Also the last couple of days already, I noticed I wasn't as hungry. So I only had my chicken, and then when I made Abe's chicken, I gave him 3, I think. And of the 4th one, I like snacked a little bit earlier, but that was it. And now this is like a whole White Pastures full day of eating. I don't like that my camera always flips it. I think I have to change probably something here. Never mind, I'll deal with that later. White Pastures ground beef 80/20. I am so excited. The flavor of this is just divine. The thing is, if you don't really eat anything else than beef, you do taste the difference. If you've ever had the Walmart 85/15 ground beef that comes frozen in those like long blue bags, that's actually pretty yummy. And then Walmart's grass-fed ground beef tastes entirely different. Sprouts ground beef, completely different. And this one is my favorite. So the best way to make ground beef, when I have time and want to get a pan dirty, I just put it on high, like extra high, and let it warm up. Also, this is the end product of the liver and the kidney. So once it's fully cooled, I'm gonna leave some in the fridge and freeze the rest. But now let's make the beef. The reason why I like getting it nice and hot is now when we throw this on here, you hear the sizzle? That's how you get the nice crust on the ground beef. And this just works so extremely fast. It's insane. I know this looks incredibly boring. I could eat this for every meal for the rest of my life and be completely happy. I'm also gonna top it with a little bit of butter. I usually have about 2 tablespoons per meal, sometimes 4, depending on how fatty the beef is or the meat is that I eat. It's about this much. Hey, down. You already ate. There we go. I know. It's crazy, but it's so good. I'm gonna take this to the couch, watch a series. I recently started watching Legally Blonde L, I think is the name of the series, on Amazon. Loving it. Just waiting for Abe to come home, and when he gets home, we'll start our date night. And that's it for tonight. So thank you so much for watching this video again. Thank you for coming along with me in a day in my life and eating only white pastures. What a beautiful day. What a blessed day. Anyways, have a wonderful day and week. Let me know in the comments if there's anything you'd like to see next, and then I'll see you in the next one. God bless you.